Disclaimer: this channel provides general information for educational purposes only and does not constitute medical advice. Always consult with a healthcare professional before starting any new supplement regimen. Why are there not more people talking about the safety of eating eggs during a bird flu outbreak? Bird flu outbreaks often raise concerns about food safety, especially when it comes to eggs. The media coverage can be alarming, leading many to question whether it's safe to consume eggs during such times. It's understandable to be cautious. After all, no one wants to risk their health. However, the reality is that eating eggs during a bird flu outbreak can be perfectly safe, with the right precautions. Proper cooking and handling are key to ensuring safety. The risk of contracting bird flu from eating eggs is extremely low. Scientific studies and health experts consistently emphasize this point. Regulatory bodies like the USDA have stringent measures in place to prevent infected poultry and their eggs from reaching consumers. These measures include rigorous testing and monitoring. In fact, there have been no documented cases of bird flu transmission from eating commercially available eggs in the United States. This is a testament to the effectiveness of these safety protocols, so take a deep breath and relax. Enjoy your breakfast without worry. Your morning omelet is not the enemy. It's a nutritious start to your day. The key to enjoying eggs safely during a bird flu outbreak lies in understanding the importance of proper cooking and handling. Always cook eggs thoroughly and store them correctly. Let's dive into the details and put your mind at ease. We'll explore the best practices for egg safety and ensure you can enjoy your meals with confidence. The cornerstone of egg safety, particularly during a bird flu outbreak, is thorough cooking. Heat is the ultimate weapon against viruses like bird flu, as well as other nasty pathogens that might be lurking. The FDA and USDA recommend cooking eggs to an internal temperature of 160 degrees Fahrenheit or 71 degrees Celsius. The CDC suggests a slightly higher temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit or 74 degrees Celsius for good measure. Reaching these temperatures ensures that any potential threats are effectively neutralized. Don't worry, you don't need a laboratory thermometer glued to your frying pan. We'll cover easy ways to gauge doneness in the next section, but the takeaway here is simple. Heat is your friend. Cook those eggs thoroughly. Knowing when your eggs are cooked to a safe temperature doesn't require fancy equipment, just a keen eye. By paying attention to a few visual cues, you can ensure your eggs are cooked perfectly every time. Here are some telltale signs that your eggs have hit the mark, no matter how you like them cooked. For scrambled eggs, the key is a firm texture with no runny bits. They should be soft and slightly creamy, but not wet. The eggs should be fully set and hold their shape when you move the pan. If they slide around easily without breaking apart, they're done. Overcooked scrambled eggs can become dry and rubbery, so aim for that sweet spot of tenderness and firmness. Remember, they will continue to cook slightly even after you remove them from the heat. Fried eggs offer visual cues as well. Watching the whites and yolks closely will guide you. The whites should be completely opaque and the yolks should be firm to the touch. If the whites are still translucent, they need more time. For over-easy eggs, a slight jiggle of the pan will tell you if the yolk has set. The yolk should be slightly runny but not too liquid. If you prefer runny yolks, cook the whites thoroughly and then baste the tops with hot oil until they reach your desired doneness. This method ensures the yolks stay runny while the whites are fully cooked. Sunny-side-up eggs are a bit trickier since the yolks remain completely exposed. You need to watch them closely. In this case, it's best to err on the side of caution and cook them a bit longer, ensuring the whites are completely set and the edges of the yolks begin to solidify. This way you avoid any risk of undercooked whites. Section 4. Salmonella, a more common culprit. While bird flu understandably grabs headlines, it's important to remember that other foodborne illnesses like salmonella pose a more common threat from eggs. Salmonella contamination can occur during the egg production process, and it's something we need to be mindful of year-round. The good news is that thorough cooking effectively eliminates the risk of salmonella poisoning from eggs. The same temperatures that neutralize bird flu also destroy salmonella bacteria. So, by following the cooking guidelines we've discussed, you're addressing both concerns with one delicious swoop. Remember, proper cooking is the most effective way to safeguard yourself and your loved ones from foodborne illnesses associated with eggs, whether it's bird flu or the more prevalent salmonella. Section 5. To runny or not to runny, that is the question. The age-old debate: runny yolks versus firm yolks. While personal preference reigns supreme in the world of eggs, there are important safety considerations, especially during a bird flu outbreak. Consuming raw or undercooked eggs, including those with runny yolks, increases the risk of contracting foodborne illnesses like salmonella. While the risk of bird flu transmission from eggs is low, it's still not a chance worth taking. If you're craving that oozy yolk goodness, opting for pasteurized eggs is a safer bet. We'll delve into the wonders of pasteurization in the next section, but for now, just remember that thorough cooking is the name of the game when it comes to minimizing risks. Section 6. Pasteurization, the egg's best friend. Pasteurization is a game changer in the world of food safety, and eggs are no exception. This process involves heating eggs to a specific temperature for a set time, effectively eliminating harmful bacteria without actually cooking the eggs. Pasteurized eggs are a godsend for recipes that call for raw or undercooked eggs like Caesar salad dressing, homemade mayonnaise, or creamy custards. They provide the joy of those luscious textures without the worry of foodborne illnesses. You can find pasteurized eggs in most grocery stores, often labeled as such. They're a great option to have on hand, especially during bird flu outbreaks, or if you have young children, older adults, or individuals with weakened immune systems at home. Section 7. Safe handling and storage from carton to kitchen. Proper handling and storage are essential for maintaining egg safety, regardless of bird flu outbreaks. Eggs are a staple in many households, and knowing how to store them correctly can make a big difference in their quality and safety. Here are some simple yet crucial tips to follow. First, refrigerate promptly. This helps to keep the eggs fresh and reduces the risk of bacterial growth. Once you bring your eggs home, store them immediately in the coldest part of your refrigerator, ideally at a temperature of 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees Celsius or below. This ensures that the eggs remain at a safe temperature. Don't store them on the refrigerator door, as temperature fluctuations can compromise their quality. Next, wash your hands. This is a critical step in preventing the spread of bacteria. Always wash your hands thoroughly with soap and water before and after handling eggs. This simple habit can significantly reduce the risk of cross-contamination. This simple step helps prevent cross-contamination. Lastly, check for cracks. Cracked eggs can harbor bacteria that can lead to foodborne illnesses. Before using eggs, inspect them for cracks or damage. This quick check can save you from potential health risks. Cracked eggs are more susceptible to bacterial contamination and should be discarded. It's better to be safe than sorry. By integrating these safe handling and storage practices into your routine, you'll create an extra layer of protection and ensure that your eggs stay fresh and safe to enjoy. These small steps can make a big difference in your kitchen.